When people think of royalty, the British monarchy often comes to mind. But when it comes to wealth, they're nowhere close to Saudi Arabia's royal family. With a fortune that dwarfs every other royal dynasty, King Salman and his family live lives defined by extreme power and lavish luxury. So how did they build this billion-dollar empire? Let's take a look inside. Inside the House of Saud, King Salman's billion-dollar kingdom. The House of Saud is the wealthiest royal family on the planet, far outstripping the British royal family. With over 25,000 members, the family has ruled Saudi Arabia for generations. Today, King Salman, estimated to be worth $18 billion, has passed much of his authority to his son, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, also known as MBS, who at just 39 years old is shaping the future of the nation. Within the royal family, wealth is shared on an enormous scale. The most prominent members, including the children of King Abdulaziz, receive monthly stipends worth tens of thousands of dollars. A 2012 WikiLeaks report revealed that the family spends up to $2 billion every year on themselves, compared to a national budget of about $40 billion. Despite their immense fortune, the family has faced criticism and allegations of corruption, especially when it comes to the thin line between personal riches and public funds. MBS and the rise of a modern monarch, Mohammed bin Salman, isn't just influencing Saudi Arabia. He's redefining what it means to lead in the 21st century. The Crown Prince oversees a family fortune estimated at $1.4 trillion, about 16 times more than that of the British monarchy. Known for his intense work ethic, MBS reportedly works 18-hour days, a habit shaped from a young age as he watched his father navigate the complexities of royal politics. Born in 1985, he studied law at King Saud University before diving into business and launching a non-profit to support entrepreneurship. His path to power began in 2009 when he became an advisor to his father. After King Salman became Crown Prince in 2012, MBS's influence grew quickly. By 2015, he was named Crown Prince himself and launched Vision 2030, a bold initiative aimed at transforming Saudi Arabia's oil-dependent economy into a global leader in sectors like tech, tourism, and entertainment. Vision 2030 and the fight against corruption. One of MBS's most headline-grabbing moves came in 2017 when he led a sweeping anti-corruption campaign. Dozens of wealthy royals and business tycoons were detained, and over $100 billion was recovered for the state. While some praised the move as long overdue reform, others saw it as a calculated effort to consolidate power. The prince's lavish lifestyle, yachts, cars, and castles. MBS lives a life of unimaginable luxury. His $550 million super yacht, Serene, is more like a floating mansion, complete with 12 luxury suites, an exclusive VIP room, and a fuel tank that holds 800,000 liters. He also owns another high-end yacht called Splendor, packed with pools, a spa, a gym, and a private negotiation room. His car collection is equally jaw-dropping. Among the crown jewels are a $5.5 million Pagani Zonda Riviera and a $3 million Bugatti Chiron. And then there's his $300 million French palace, the Chateau Louis XIV, located just outside Versailles. This architectural marvel blends the grandeur of 17th-century French design with state-of-the-art modern tech. The Maldives party that made headlines worldwide. At just 29 years old, MBS made headlines for hosting one of the most extravagant private parties in recent history. In 2015, he rented an entire island in the Maldives, then shut it down completely for a $50 million celebration. To maintain absolute exclusivity, MBS flew in 150 supermodels from across the globe, including Brazil and Russia. All guests underwent strict health checks before arriving. The entertainment lineup was equally star-studded. Pitbull, Jennifer Lopez, Shakira, DJ Afrojack, and Psy performed for the elite crowd. Phones were strictly prohibited, and even staff could only use outdated Nokia phones to prevent any leaks. 2 employees who tried to break the rule? Immediately fired and sent off the island. The women behind the throne, King Salman's royal marriages. Every great ruler has powerful allies, and for King Salman, that includes his wives. Though largely private figures, his 3 spouses are considered influential forces within the royal family, Their roles, while often behind the scenes, are deeply woven into the inner workings of one of the most powerful families on earth. King Salman's wives, the women behind the throne. King Salman of Saudi Arabia follows the Islamic tradition of polygamy and has 3 known wives, each with a unique and important role in the royal family. His first wife, Sultana bint Turki al-Sudairi, born in 1928, was 7 years older than the king. She played a major role in his early life and was the mother of several of his most prominent sons, including Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, MBS. Known for her strong philanthropic spirit, Sultana was deeply involved in humanitarian causes and earned great respect across Saudi Arabia. Next is Sarah bint Faisal al-Subai, born in 1943, who is 8 years younger than King Salman. She prefers a more private lifestyle and stays out of the public eye, but she is highly respected within the extended royal family. While her contributions are not often spotlighted, she is seen as a key figure in maintaining harmony and unity within the royal household. The third known wife, Fahda bint Fala al-Hithlain, born in 1941, is 6 years younger than the king and is widely recognized for her charitable work. She has played an active role in supporting educational and healthcare initiatives, earning admiration throughout the kingdom. Her commitment to public service aligns with the royal family's vision of progress and national development, and her impact has been felt across Saudi society. Although much of King Salman's private life is kept confidential, common among global monarchs, the influence of his wives is undeniable. Whether through charity, family cohesion, or royal affairs, they help shape the legacy of one of the world's most powerful dynasties. If MBS is the future, meet the kingdom's investment genius, Prince Al-Walid bin Talal. While MBS is steering Saudi Arabia toward a new future, Prince Al-Walid bin Talal represents the kingdom's legacy of wealth and investment brilliance. Often dubbed the Warren Buffett of the Middle East, Al-Walid is Saudi Arabia's richest royal, with a personal net worth of $16.2 billion. A nephew of the kingdom's founder, King Abdulaziz, Prince Al-Walid is the founder and chairman of Kingdom Holding Company, a global investment powerhouse. His business empire spans finance, real estate, hospitality, media, aviation, tech, and entertainment, making him one of the most influential investors in the world. After earning his master's degree in social sciences from an American university in 1985, Al-Walid returned to Saudi Arabia with just $30,000 from his father. He launched Kingdom Establishment and scored his first big win in 1982 by partnering with a South Korean company to build a military academy club near Riyadh. He reinvested his profits into real estate and stocks, and by 1989, his net worth had soared to $1.4 billion. During the 1990s, Al-Walid became known for high-risk, high-reward investments. He bought significant stakes in companies like Apple, Disney, eBay, and became Twitter's second-largest shareholder behind Elon Musk. A life of opulence, hotels, cars, and palaces. Prince Al-Walid's love for luxury goes far beyond business. He owns some of the world's most iconic hotels, including the Savoy in London, the Plaza in New York, and George V in Paris. In Riyadh, he built a sprawling private resort complete with a miniature Grand Canyon, a private zoo, state-of-the-art stables, and 5 artificial lakes, a true oasis in the desert. His car collection is legendary, featuring over 300 exotic vehicles, including a custom Rolls-Royce for his daughter, a Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, only 9 in existence, a Bugatti Veyron, Ferrari F12, Berlinetta, Pagani Zonda, Koenigsegg, CXR, Bentley Continental, GT, and McLaren P1. His super yacht, Kingdom 5KR, once owned by Donald Trump, is worth $325 million. The 86-meter vessel has 11 luxurious suites for 22 guests, 31 crew members, a bar, spa, movie theater with 800 films, helipad, and a medical clinic. 6 refrigerators stocked with 3 months' worth of supplies for 100 people. He also owns a customized Boeing 747, featuring a grand dining room serving 5-star meals, an electronic prayer room that automatically orients toward Mecca, his royal residences, palaces, fit for a billionaire prince. Al-Walid's primary home, Kingdom Palace, is a $130 million estate with 435 rooms adorned with over 1,500 tons of Italian marble. It has 4 kitchens that can prepare world-class Arab, European, and Asian cuisine for up to 2,000 guests at once. The palace also includes a stunning lagoon-shaped swimming pool, a private 45-seat cinema. His second estate, Kingdom Resort, spans 46,000 square meters, with lakes, gardens, and elegant architecture. And his third palace, Kingdom Oasis, is still under construction, but once finished, it will feature a massive 68,000 square meter lake and a private zoo. The bottom line, from groundbreaking investments to jaw-dropping luxury, Prince Al-Walid bin Talal is a living symbol of Saudi Arabia's unmatched wealth. Whether he's influencing global markets or relaxing in a private resort, his life is proof that in Saudi Arabia, luxury and legacy go hand in hand. Inside the life of a billionaire queen, Sheikha Moza bint Nasser. Sheikha Moza bint Nasser isn't your typical royal. She's a global icon, a trailblazer in education, a fashion legend, and one of the most powerful women in the world. With a net worth of $15 billion, she's shown that true influence is about much more than just money. From high fashion and rare jewelry to a stunning real estate empire and luxury cars, Sheikha Moza lives a life that beautifully blends elegance, intelligence, and ambition. From exile to royalty, born in 1959, Sheikha Moza's journey to royalty wasn't an easy one. Her father, Sheikh Nasser bin Abdullah al-Misned, was a political dissident, forcing the family to live in exile in Egypt and Kuwait. But everything changed when she returned to Qatar at age 18 and married Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the former emir of Qatar. She became his second wife and eventually the mother of 7 children, including the current emir, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Despite her royal status, Sheikha Moza valued education deeply. She earned a sociology degree from Qatar University in 1986, followed by a master's in public policy in Islam. Today, she holds honorary doctorates from world-renowned institutions like Georgetown, Imperial College London, Carnegie Mellon, and more. Champion of education and global change. Sheikha Moza's most lasting impact is in education and philanthropy. In 1995, she co-founded the Qatar Foundation, QF, which turned Qatar into a global center for knowledge and innovation. Under her leadership, top universities opened campuses in Doha, and major research institutions were established. Her Education Above All, EAA Foundation, has helped millions of underprivileged children in over 55 countries get access to quality education, often in regions devastated by war or poverty. She also played a vital role in healthcare reform, serving as vice chair of the Supreme Council of Health and helping launch world-class hospitals and research centers. Luxury with purpose. Fashion, jewelry, and influence beyond philanthropy, Sheikha Moza has made her mark on the global fashion stage. She launched Kayla, Qatar's first international luxury fashion brand, fusing Qatari culture with high-end design. She also founded fashion trust Arabia FTA, a major platform supporting rising Middle Eastern designers. Her jewelry collection is legendary, worth over $100 million, and includes pieces from Cartier, Harry Winston, Buccellati, and Van Cleef & Arpels. Among her most prized items, a $40 million diamond diadem, an $18 million emerald necklace from Van Cleef & Arpels, a $30 million sapphire set once owned by European royalty, a real estate empire across continents. Sheikha Moza's properties are just as impressive. She owns Cornwall Terrace in London, a $120 million mansion with 7 bedrooms, 11 reception rooms, 9 bathrooms, a spa, gym, and an indoor heated pool. The Qatari royal family also holds major global assets, including Victory Park Olympic Village, 20% of Heathrow Airport properties across the US, India, Morocco, Turkey, Malaysia, and Panama. In 2021, her husband invested $210 million in high-end real estate funds, further expanding their billion-dollar holdings. A fleet of cars, jets, and yachts fit for a Queen Sheikha Moza owns a car collection worth over $50 million, including a $13 million Rolls-Royce Sweptail, a $3 million Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, only 6 exist. Her private jet fleet is equally jaw-dropping. Valued at around $400 million, it includes a Boeing 747-8i VIP jet with gold interiors, a spa, a private suite, and a grand dining hall, a $75 million Gulfstream G650ER, access to Qatar's royal fleet, including custom Airbus A320s and a Boeing 777. And for the seas, Sheikha Moza owns Al Lusail, a $500 million superyacht featuring a rooftop helipad, private beach club, infinity pool, a multi-level spa. She also uses Katara, a $300 million superyacht equipped with bulletproof windows, a missile defense system, and underwater surveillance. Advocate for inclusion and disability rights. Despite her ultra-luxury lifestyle, Sheikha Moza is deeply committed to social causes. In 1999, she launched the Al-Shafala Center for Children with Special Needs, providing education, therapy, and rehabilitation services. At the Doha International Conference on Disability and Development, she called on world leaders to rethink how we view and support people with disabilities, pushing for inclusive education and job opportunities. The visionary power couple. Her husband, Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, also played a monumental role in Qatar's transformation. Under his rule, Qatar's GDP soared from $8 billion to over $200 billion, giving the country the highest per capita income in the world. His investments include a $100 million mansion in Paris, Hôtel Lambert, stakes in Harrods, The Shard, Canary Wharf, Valentino, and Balmain. More than a queen with unmatched power, wealth, and vision, Sheikha Moza is far more than a royal figure. She's a leader shaping the future of Qatar and leaving her mark on the world stage. What inspires you the most about Sheikha Moza? Her leadership? Her philanthropy? Her luxurious lifestyle? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories of incredible women, global icons, and powerful royals. Who do you think is the richest king in the world? Comment below. The dark side of Saudi Arabia's billionaire lifestyle. Luxury, power, and hidden struggles. Being incredibly wealthy in Saudi Arabia comes with perks most people can only dream of. Gold-plated supercars, private jets, walk-in designer closets, and even exotic pets like lions. But behind this dazzling lifestyle lies a more complex and often hidden reality. Even the richest Saudis don't have complete freedom. Saudi Arabia enforces some of the strictest social rules in the world, and even billionaires must follow them. Gender segregation is a normal part of life. Men and women are often separated in public. Some malls won't even allow single men to enter, and restaurants usually have divided areas for singles and families. Going to the movies used to be impossible. Public cinemas were banned for decades, mostly out of concern that the darkness might encourage men and women to mix unsupervised. Life for Saudi women, luxury under limits. For Saudi women, the rules were even more restrictive. Until 2018, they couldn't legally drive. Most careers were off limits, and traveling alone required official permission from a male guardian. While the country has started to modernize, women can now drive, work in certain sectors, and enjoy more independence. Life is still governed by tight rules. Even Saudi princesses and billionaire daughters live under constant scrutiny. Their social media may show designer handbags, first-class flights, and exotic animals. But behind the filters, their reality is far more controlled than it seems. Top 5 richest royal families in the world. Unbelievable wealth and power. From oil-rich dynasties to global real estate empires, these royal families aren't just powerful. They're among the wealthiest people to ever walk the earth. 1. The Saudi royal family, $1.4 trillion. At the top of the list is the House of Saud, ruling Saudi Arabia since 1744. The family's total wealth is estimated at a mind-blowing $1.4 trillion, making them the richest royal family on earth. King Salman, who took the throne in 2015, is worth around $18 billion, while his nephew Prince Al-Walid bin Talal follows closely with $16 billion. With over 15,000 family members, their influence reaches every corner of the kingdom, from politics and oil to media and international business. 2. The Kuwaiti royal family, $360 billion. Coming in second is the Sabah family of Kuwait, who have ruled since 1752. Known for massive investments in U.S. blue-chip companies, their wealth has grown significantly over the years. In 1991, it was estimated at $90 billion. but smart investments and rising stock markets have pushed it to an impressive $360 billion. Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmad Al Sabah became the emir in 2020, continuing the legacy of a family whose fortune just keeps growing. 3. The Qatari royal family, $335 billion. The Al Thani family of Qatar controls $335 billion in assets. Their global real estate portfolio is unmatched, owning iconic properties like the Shard in London, Harrods, and even the Empire State Building in New York. At just 41, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani is the youngest ruling monarch in the world, with a personal fortune of $2 billion. The family, with 8,000 members, continues to build global influence through strategic investments. The Abu Dhabi royal family, $150 billion. The royal family of Abu Dhabi, part of the United Arab Emirates, sits on an estimated $150 billion fortune, largely from the country's vast oil reserves discovered in the 1970s. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, is worth about $18 billion, while the late Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan had over $7 billion in prime London real estate, generating more than $200 million annually in rent. 5. The British royal family, $88 billion. Known more for tradition than oil wealth, the British royal family still makes the top 5, with a combined fortune of $88 billion. Most of this comes from the sovereign grant, Crown estate properties, and historic homes like Balmoral Castle and Sandringham. When Queen Elizabeth II passed, she left behind a personal wealth of around $500 million, while King Charles III now oversees the royal portfolio. These royal families are more than just figureheads. They are powerful institutions, shaping economies, influencing politics, and setting global trends in luxury and lifestyle. So what do you think? Which royal family lives the most extravagant life?